New curfew hours have been announced effective this weekend. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement while speaking in Parliament on Wednesday. He said there will be no more weekday no movement days except on National Heroes Day on Monday, October 18, 2021. Simone Absalom Gale has that story.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says weekday lockdowns are not sustainable. He told parliamentarians that there would have to be a significant event in terms of a massive outbreak to merit a return to the multi-day lockdowns.
Lockdowns are restrictions of last resort. They are measures of last resort. We don't want to do them. We don't like to do them. But they are the measures that work when we are in the grips of a spike in the pandemic, where, as we have shown earlier, the number of persons seeking hospital treatment far exceeds the number of beds that we have. Madam Speaker, if every Jamaican were to take personal responsibility in their conduct, we would not need lockdowns. If every Jamaican were to wear the mask faithfully and consistently and appropriately, if every Jamaican were to recognize the importance of maintaining some physical distance, were to recognize the importance of sanitization, were to recognize the importance that if you are ill with any respiratory-like symptoms, you're not sure, stay away from the rest of the population, get tested before you go out and start to mix about. If every Jamaican were to do this, the R0, the reproductive rate of the virus, would go down.
The Prime Minister says while other measures under the Disaster Risk Management Act would remain in place, the curfew hours will be adjusted.
Effective from Sunday, September 18th, the curfew hours will be as follows. Mondays to Fridays from 8 p.m. nightly to 5 a.m. the following morning. Let me repeat, on Mondays to Fridays from 8 p.m. nightly to 5 a.m. the following morning. On Saturdays, the curfew will commence at 6 p.m. and continue all day. It starts at 6 p.m. and continues for the rest of the day, Saturday, to 5 a.m. Now, bear in mind, Sunday is a no movement day. Right. So I want to read it carefully so everybody understands. So on Saturday, technically the curfew begins at 6 p.m. on Saturday. But it will continue throughout Sunday to 5 a.m. on Monday. All right? So Sunday is a no movement day.
He says only 20 family members, mourners, and the clergy can attend funeral services. Burials are allowed from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. with only 15 persons involved. Mr. Holness shared data showing an uptick in persons getting COVID-19 vaccines. However, he's urging more Jamaicans to take the jab.
As of yesterday, we had administered 686,829 doses of vaccines. 686,829 doses of vaccines. I am certain that we have crossed the 700,000 mark today. 478,000 660 were first doses. 191,009 were second doses, and 17,160 were doses of the Johnson & Johnson single-dose vaccine.
The Prime Minister says the government is still far from attaining its goal of 65% of the population being vaccinated by March 2022. For the news on PBCJ, I'm Simone Absalom Gill.